Hi there, I'm Trucker Ray, and welcome to my very first edition of What Are These Drivers Thinking? Over the last 6 months, I've had an opportunity to capture a lot of stupidity from truck drivers and four-wheelers. Now, I know there's another channel out there on YouTube that does this, but this other channel also makes fun of people that are trying to learn how to drive or learn how to back up a trailer, and I think that's wrong. What I like to expose are the real knuckleheads out there that are driving dangerously, foolishly. Those are the ones I want to expose. Now, in this very first clip, we have a four-wheeler in my left lane that wants to get in front of me. Well, it doesn't look like it's very dangerous, but when you're sitting in a truck and you can actually see how close he is to your bumper, he literally almost takes my front bumper off. Yeah, very bright. On the second clip, I'm driving down the interstate and I'm just minding my own business. And a four-wheeler goes by me. I think I was doing 70 miles an hour. I could only imagine how fast he was really going. Alright, on this next clip, you see some dumb things on the freeway, but this one I say would have to take the cake. This guy literally passes me on the right shoulder. Very, very stupid. And here's another four-wheeler. Over 3 lanes just to get by me. I swear the guy was drunk the way he was driving. And then a pickup truck. And I like to call these guys Rambos. Well, I like to call them Rambos because they think they're tough. And the way they drive, well, this video should say it all. And then there are four-wheelers like this who have absolutely no patience whatsoever. Are you kidding, pal? What are you doing? You gotta be kidding. And this guy decides to pass me on the left when the lane is almost completely run out. Are you honestly gonna do that, you jackass? Way to go. Now our first truck driver. I love these guys that try to pass you on a 2-lane highway, but they just can't seem to stay in their lane. Now this particular video, I remember this one clearly. This was in Washington State and I was on the I-82. And it looks like to me that his airbags on his passenger side are completely depleted. That thing was rocking back and forth. I swear it was going to tip over. I had to get in front of this thing before I ended up behind it when he had an accident. Yeah, check it out for yourself. It's ridiculous. Now on this clip, I know it looks very harmless. Here's a 5-ton truck, I believe it was, or just a body job trying to pass me. But yeah, there's another vehicle coming the other way, and this was way too close for comfort. All right, this video is, I do believe I'm on Highway 93 heading towards Arizona. And I am making my way down the highway. And here is this flat deck trying to pass me on the left-hand side and a vehicle in front while a train is coming. And then he finally realizes at the very end that he ain't gonna make it. Oh, I don't believe this. There's a guy, hold on here. There's a guy in a flat tire. I gotta record this. He is passing me in a four-wheeler, and there's a train coming. Now he's gonna slow down and try to get into my lane. Look at this guy here. Like, what are you thinking, pal? Unbelievable. And now we have a pickup truck that thinks, let's play a little bit of Russian roulette with another car. Or we could cross the double solid line while another car is coming. That's fun. Let's see that again, but with a different vehicle. Oh. Motorcyclists can be cool, wouldn't you agree? But they can also be very dangerous. Here's an example. In the beautiful sun of Arizona, another suicidal maniac. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna not make it, but yeah, cut me off, that helps. For some reason, a lot of these four-wheelers think we can just stop on a dime. Here's more of a display of impatient people. It's even more exciting when a semi is coming the other way. Now, here's a prime example of someone who doesn't know how to pass. He's literally pushing me off to the shoulder. You know what? This isn't my imagination. A lot of these owner-operators that pull these prime trucks do not know how to drive. I see it every day. They can never stay in their lane. Now I'm back at home in Surrey, driving along 16th Avenue, and three motorcyclists decide to pull up in front of a big truck. Well, that's real stupid. The other two get away with it scot-free, but the third guy, if he would have blown a tire, I would have killed him. Now here's a semi who doesn't seem to know how to stay in his lane, so I get around him as fast as I can because he's either distracted or impaired. Most of the time, I will call law enforcement and report these things. A lot of the time, nothing gets done because they're just too busy. Yes, we're in California. Can you tell? We own the roads, people. Again, another California driver who thinks he's invincible. This four-wheeler almost touched my front end of my truck. He was this close. Well, I would have to say this video is up there with the top 5 videos that I have. I'm making a right-hand turn, everything looks legit, and all of a sudden here's this cargo van on the left-hand side in a lane that's supposed to go straight. He decides to turn right. And here's another four-wheeler that thinks the law does not apply to them. On this clip, I'm traveling down the highway and here's a semi that pulls out in front of me. I literally have to get over to the shoulder to avoid hitting his trailer. Another guy that should not have a license. Yeah, I'd say that was pretty close. It's a good thing I was paying attention. On this particular clip, this sort of thing only happened to me one other time on the Coquihalla Highway in British Columbia. But I am driving in Arizona on the interstate and just minding my own business. Sun's going down, looks very beautiful, and all of a sudden, here comes this car in the hammer lane going the wrong way. Now, if any other driver would have been reaching over for a bottle of water or texting on their phone and accidentally swerved into the lane a little bit, that person or the entire occupancy of that car would have been dead. All right, we're almost done here. We have 3 more clips to show you. This one here, I'm pulling into the Pilot to get some fuel, and a guy pulling an RV decides to pull out, and I don't know why he's pulling out so wide for, but yeah, I had to slow down or I would have hit him. Again, I was very heavy, and these people think we can stop on a dime. I would have to say that the majority of the issues we see out there are people that are passing illegally because they're too impatient to get around a big truck when there's an opportunity. They would rather do it dangerously and endanger every single person in that car and everyone around them. And our final clip, again, is just an example of impatient driving, what we have to deal with on the road every single day. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed this very first edition of What Are These Drivers Thinking? I know it wasn't too exciting or extravagant, but it gives you an idea and does educate you what we have to deal with as drivers, as big rig drivers out here every single day. Well, friends, until we do this again, until I have more clips to show you, God bless you all in the name of Yeshua. Bye for now.